desist from these 5 things, I promise you that your world is going to turn upside down for the better. If your light is too bright, tell them to get sunglasses. Stop accommodating toxicity because someone or a situation is familiar. It is not worth it. You are not helping the person, and you are most definitely not helping yourself. Hi, lovelies. If this is your first time, my name is Popsann Francis, and I'm the founder of Women Healing Together. And this is a space and place where we deal with all things women, and I help you to achieve the 4 E's. Here they are. If it's your first time, I want to invite you to subscribe and become a part of the WHT family, because on this channel, we help you to become the woman that God intended you to be, with honest, principled, biblical principled conversations that are authentic and will catapult you into the next version of yourself. In today's video, I want to talk to you about some things that you need to stop doing right now if you are to fulfill your purpose. So, as I say, let's begin. I would love for you to take the time to reflect on the following questions. 1. Are you satisfied with where you are in life at this time? Do you yearn for more? Do you believe that there is a potential and a seed planted in you by God that is yet to blossom and bring forth fruits of righteousness, of positivity, of abundance? If your answer to any of these questions is yes, then take this journey with me and stop, for God's sake, stop doing these things. First, stop accommodating toxicity because of familiarity. There are some people, some circumstances, some opportunities, some jobs that you need to dissolve. You need to step away from. As women, we are known, we are infamous for stifling our God given potential, for stifling how we feel, or to stifle our own progress to propel others. I know that you love that job. I know that you love that friend. I know that you love your children. I know that you love your family. But there are times when you have to put a stop to toxicity because of familiarity. This does not mean that you're going to cut off your friends, cut off your children, cut off your spouse, or even leave your job. It's up to you to make that decision based on how toxic the situation is. But at least start out by accepting that you are in a toxic situation and start setting some boundaries. Stop accommodating toxicity because someone or a situation is familiar. It is not worth it. You are not helping the person, and you are most definitely not helping yourself. Stop it. Do you know one of the greatest gifts that God has given you, given me, given us as women? You know, it's called intuition. We tend to see things that men do not see. We can't give a reason for it. We don't have evidence to support it, but it is that internal guide that lets us know when something is off. I believe that that is given to us by God. You need to stop doubting it. Can you remember the many times you had a hunch or a feeling and you brushed it aside because person said you were overthinking or it was baseless, or even worse, you doubted yourself and you ended up to be right even though you could not explain the situation? If God has blessed us with intuition, there must be a reason for it. If you're not sure whether it's intuition or overthinking or whatever other explanations we come up with, I would say take the time to be steady, as my husband would say. Take the time to be steady. Do not be in a rush and ask God to confirm what it is you're feeling. But for heaven's sake, do not doubt what God has blessed us with. Stop it. We live in the age of hustling and bustling. And I'm caught in that rat race at times, doing so many things, trying to hustle, trying to make a living. It is basically put on a pedestal. The more you say you're a hustler in the streets and you're doing multiple things, then you are seen as a successful woman. But how many of us are breaking under the pressure or breaking beneath the load of hustling, doing too many things at once? Don't get me wrong. Using all the resources and talents and gifts that God has blessed you with deserves kudos and commendation. My issue here is that we are hustling at the expense of the things that are really important. Something such as time that you can never get back. Things such as your health, that when it's gone, not even the richest and fullest account can buy back your health. And third, your relationships. We're hustling and bustling, and the children are growing, and our husbands are growing, or we're growing apart from our husbands. And we wonder when we get all the wealth in the world and we would have achieved it all, time is gone, health is gone, and our relationships are gone, including our relationship and opportunity to receive salvation. Do not hustle at the expense of the things that are most important, and those are the things that cannot be bought with the money that comes from the hustle. Stop it. My dearest sister and friend, I want to pause here with number 4 and say, listen, stop over apologizing. What's done is done. Have you apologized? Have you repented? Have you learned your lesson? Then do not be anybody's doormat so you can continue to be the penance for the sins that you have done. Jesus paid it all. If you need to apologize, do that. If you need to repent, do that. If you need to compensate, do that. But do not spend your entire life apologizing for something that has gone. It's gone and it's over. Move on. Open your own prison door of guilt and shame. And if someone is seeking to put you behind bars for something that you have already apologized and you have already accepted and acknowledged, don't allow it. Stop. Number 5, stop dimming your light so others can shine. Mercy. You have been given a special gift or talent or superpower by God Himself. You have earned and you have honed and you are owning that gift and talent. You have been through a whole lot. And what people see today is a direct result of the struggles and the experiences that you have endured, that you have survived. And now that you're in your thriving season and you're walking in purpose and you're more confident about who you are as a woman and you are self aware and you are making progress no matter how fast or how slow, there will be people who will be threatened by your light. But you should not take responsibility for their dimness. You should not take responsibility because their light is not shining. You need to shine your light, and do not put a bushel, do not put a lampstand, do not cover it. If your light is too bright, tell them to get sunglasses, because it's not about being prideful, it's not about being proud, it's not about being arrogant. If you have been blessed with something and the source of that blessing is God, He expects you to use it. He expects you to use it from the mountaintop so that His name can be glorified and so that your gifts will make room for you. So stop it. Don't dim your light for others. They need to step up. So in this video, I've shared with you 5 things that you need to stop doing right now in order to remove that spirit of limitation from your life and in order for you to excel and walk in your purpose and truly become the woman that God intends you to be. If you pray and ask God to help you to desist from these 5 things, I promise you that your world is going to turn upside down for the better. I want to wish you all the best. Have a great day. Share this video. Subscribe if you've not yet subscribed. And don't forget to drop a comment and like as well. Remember, we heal so much better when we heal together. Bye bye.